I would like to have sex with the closest living object.
That's. I mean, the never mind. The crumbled crumbler is not technically living anymore.
No, he's not. But that's about
Hey,
it.
but that doesn't matter to you, big guy. You go for it.
There's a
He's
freshly
actually the
made hole in
smallest
his
one on
head
this.
as well.
Oh God.
No, no.
Like,
Those are the
that's-
intrusive thoughts speaking.
It's only intrusive if they're unwelcome.
They are.
I disagree.
Yeah,
All right.
that's like that fucking. I'm sorry. That's like that fucking Deadpool quote. I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna fuck the knife hole.
Yep.
All right. So we are moving back over to the Crumbler.
Third cousin of the Pied Piper, no relation.
Oh, I
Your
love
silly
that.
little jokes don't work on me anymore, big guy.
They still work on me. They're still very effective. But we come back
Vicious mockery
Crumble-
enabled.
to the Crumbler, kneeling over the dead body of his older self. After rifling through his pockets, what would you like to do?
I would like to stand over his corpse and sing Toby Keith's "How Do You Like Me Now?"
Bruh.
Okay then. Just blast that out. Just how do you like me now? And you know what? It's pretty good. Give me a performance check. Let's see how good it is.
Okay.
Imagine we get a
performance plus
nat one.
That'd be
Because
hilarious.
they're like,
It was
oh my
very
God.
bad.
Two.
He just starts
Not
singing.
that one.
He just starts singing. I'm still standing instead on accident. He can't remember the words.
You look down at your dead corpse, and you just it kind of just finally hits you. That's your dead corpse. Like it really didn't process until this moment. So you panic and start singing Frere Jacques.
Okay.
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques,
Jacques.
dormez-vous,
Oh,
dormez-vous. Dude, we used to have to sing that so many times. That and Puff the Magic Dragon. Those are my music teacher's shit. But you give
That caught me so off guard, bro. I was so not ready for that. I thought he just wasn't gonna sing, and then you just started singing like panic singing.
panic singing Frere Jacques.
All right.
But you finish giving your older self a disgraceful funeral.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
What would you like to do?
Well, I can't remember because this isn't the same setup as it was before. Is where my body was the end of the tunnel?
No, you're standing right over it, so it's like right in front of you to your right. You're like, because like, imagine half of where you're standing is covered by a little tented in area. He had like a little camp setup.
Okay. I would like to loot whatever I can out of the tent setup, and then continue on down the tunnel away from the rot.
All right. Then, just in case you forgot, he gave you a journal.
Oh, true. True. Can I?
The reason I told you guys to get in the habit of writing things down.
Can I read this journal?
So you open it up, and immediately you try to focus on the words, and they move around faster the harder you try to focus them. Like dyslexia on cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Some real like Percy
like my
Jackson
shit.
type ass shit.
Okay. Well, I don't really have anything to deal with enchantments on books. So,
You can read the cover though. The cover says Diary of the Crumbled Crumbler and his biggest failure.
I was gonna say of a wimpy kid, and that's what I was like.
Honest to God, that was the only thing that went through my fucking head. All right. Well, I just want to put it back in my backpack and just keep on going away from the rot.
Diary of a
Alright.
crumbled kid.
The
Alright,
crumble.
so you keep the is part of the name that's in there legally. Technically, his legal first name is the.
We gotta start calling him the.
Just the Crumbler. But his full name, the Crumbler.
The Sea Crumbler.
The Sea Crumbler.
The sea grumbler.
All right, so give me a perception check as you're walking down.
15.
All right, you begin to hear a noise. At first, it's too distant to make out, but as you keep walking, it begins to get slightly louder. And it sounds like massive objects being moved over and over again.
I would like to sneak up to wherever I hear this sound.
All right, roll a stealth check.
15.
All right, pretty good. Not a 1, so we'll definitely take that for you. So you kneel down and try to stick along the wall, trying to keep your body mostly hidden as much as you can in an open hallway. So you keep moving down, and in the distance, you see a massive opening. With a faint light of blue shining through.
I would like to very carefully approach, but not actually go in like through the opening. Just look.
Yeah.
through
Me.
it. Just be a little sneaky.
All
boy.
the blue circles.
Just be a sneaky boy. Poke my head around the corner. Oh my!
Hey, you're also in the Coliseum.
Is it the Coliseum? It is. A very similar, if not the same Coliseum.
If you guys remember, Jack's room was also a blue circle.
Yes.
Oh, so was mine.
That's my point.
So, I would like to gander upon this room from the relative safety of the hallway.
All right, give me another perception check with advantage.
Okay. 18, 24, not 20.
Nat 20. So you peer out, and this is just for your sake, the same thing I described to Austin. It's a just big half sphere dome made out of sapphire. And you see up to the left, you see a tunnel that goes through.
Okay.
And you hear the noise coming from the tunnel.
Okay. I'd just like to say I blew my load on an advantage roll. And I am very upset about it.
Yeah, you're about to absolutely get creamed in this.
Let's see what I can just kind of throw.
Throw?
Yeah, I got a candle. I kind of just want to like approach the tunnel carefully and then just throw it down the tunnel and see what happens.
You just want to throw a candle down the tunnel?
Yeah, just throw the candle.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Athletics specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
This time specifically.
Okay, +1. 17.
All right. So you slowly creep along the wall. There's nothing in the room at all besides next to the tunnel that's been carved out. You see a pile of sapphire gems that have probably been taken from the tunnel. And you get up right next in, and as you peek your head around the corner, before you throw it, you see not like literally like 10 feet down, you see what looks like a very old Varmall.
Oh,
A very old Varmall.
Bro's
Like
made the same one as I did.
he's pretty, even for his size, like he still has some muscles just because of his size, but he's skinny. He's to the bone almost. But he is just sitting there swinging away at this wall with his great axe. Do you still want to throw it?
yeah. I still want to throw the candle at him.
Alright, so you yeet the candle down the hall and just quickly tuck yourself away just enough so you can still see without being noticed. And you see it hit his back, and he just turns around and looks, picks it up, crushes it in his hand, looks out, looks completely past you, doesn't seem to notice you, and just turns around and goes back to beating his axe against the sapphire wall.
Okay. Um. Shit, man. Can I just like start whispering his name? Just louder and louder gradually until he realizes someone's trying to get his attention.
Yeah, sure.
Varma. Psst. Psst. Varma.
Bro.
After a few tries, he finally turns back around, and he kind of like, you see as he goes to take a step, he kind of has to support himself on the wall as he kind of crawls out while standing, if you can picture what I mean.
Yeah, like kind of
Like using his
Trembling the wall.
arms to pull him out a lot more than his legs are.
Yeah.
And he holds himself out as he pulls his head out of the entryway of the tunnel. He looks down at you, and you watch as tears begin to fall, like hard, as this very old Varmall begins bawling his eyes out.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's not much I can do. Just be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What's wrong, big oaf?
Bro, you're gonna just insult him as he hasn't seen you in years.
Yeah, but I mean, he wouldn't want me to come back by breaking character, you know?
Wow.
He wouldn't want me to come back and not be me.
Exactly.
But he wipes his tears, and he slowly leans himself down so he can sit between both walls on the tunnel right at the entrance. And he looks at you, and he tilts his neck back, and you can see the massive scarring around his neck. And he just stares at you.
I say, you've certainly seen better days.
With no audible noise, he appears to give a physical chuckle.
That's creepy as fuck.
Oh, no, it's endearing. You just got to have the right perspective.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Well, I can hear myself through someone. I don't know who
I think
it
it's
is.
Silas.
I don't know. My mic's stupid. If it moves the slightest bit on my head, sometimes it'll completely change how it works, and I don't understand it.
All right, well, I'm just going to ask him what he's doing, beating against the wall with his axe. what are you doing?
He immediately starts kind of fumbling around like he's looking for something, and he finally reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a piece of paper that, with written in very old dried blood, says Jack.
Okay.
And he pointed after you read what it says, he points at the wall at the end of the tunnel.
I guess I'm gonna. How long have you been swinging at this wall?
He takes up his hands, and as you do, you notice he is on his left hand. He is missing his ring finger and thumb, and on his right hand, he is missing his pointer finger. And he slowly mimics out to you 18.
Damn. I'm gonna ask. Is Jack at the end of the tunnel?
He nods.
Yes or no?
Yes.
The nod. What do you think that nod means, bro?
Well, I'm gonna give him some food and then head down the tunnel.
He, as you start walking, he grabs your arm, and he gives you a look give me an insight check
Insights +3.
with advantage.
20, 22.
Bro, what the fuck is this like?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude,
I don't
this
know.
change is crazy. I'm rolling
This is-
I'm rolling crit ones out of nowhere all the time, and this
And I
motherfucker's just
rolled-
dropping 20 bombs every time.
14, 20, 16, 17, 19.
The way he looks at you, it's almost as if he's asking, "Do you trust me?"
All right, I'm gonna. What do you want me to do?
He just keeps looking at you the same way.
Well, going back down that tunnel isn't an option. The rat's chasing me.
He kind of tugs on you to kneel down.
I kneel down.
He puts both his hands out, kind of like both like stopping signs, but just as in just to sit still. And he grabs his axe and he runs his finger along the rotted blade, and you watch as the rot on his finger doesn't grow, instead it begins to glow.
Okay.
And he, before you can react, wipes it across your lips.
Bro. He's trying to seduce you, goddamn.
As you now have a purplish blue, basically lipstick on, but you can feel it. There's magic. There's some sort of magic at work in what he just put in.
Let me tell you, there's magic between you two right now.
Dude.
So I need you to write down somewhere that you will know to look. Obviously, it's up to you because I don't know where you'll look, but somewhere you'll remember to look at things.
Yeah.
And I want you to write down. Let me pull up. Write down your vicious mockery now deals a bonus 1d4 poison damage.
Bro, what? You had some poison to your lips, so he goes, yeah. Now your words do poison damage.
What'd you say? Vicious mockery bonus 1d4.
Yes, 1d4 poison damage, and then write wisdom save or be poisoned. And then the save will be the same as the rest of your saves. like the same usual things.
Okay. I got it.
All right. And with that, he looks at you and he takes his axe and he chucks it up to the ceiling. And it gets embedded up into the ceiling. And you watch as the rot slowly begins to spread and he starts gesturing for you to go.
Why have two different characters in this party killed themselves in front of this man?
It's just something about me.
You bring out the suicidal parts of everyone. God damn it.
All right. Well,
He's not dead yet.
He's about to be.
But what do? Crumbler.
I say, see you soon. And I head down the tunnel.
And as you get to the end of the tunnel where he had been mining at, you can tell he's not that far from getting through.
Okay.
You could probably guess that given his current age and physique, he probably just stopped making progress altogether but couldn't bring himself to stop hitting.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Am I at like the end of the tunnel?
You are. You're right next to you're standing right in front of the part that he was mining at.
Can I take my crowbar? Oh no. I lost my crowbar.
Yeah, mine hit you in the face, to be honest.
Oh no. I still have my crowbar. I'm sorry.
Well,
I just
okay, so I'm gonna use this as a teachable moment. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to just to help you guys remember to look at your abilities and remember you have access to many things that can be used in different ways. Grant, you have a spell
Thunderwave.
called Thunderwave.
Mm.
Thunder damage is not lightning damage. Thunder damage is thunder. It's the sound. It's the force.
Oh.
That's stupid. Should be the lightning.
I thought that was just a combat spell.
It can be, but if you use your brain, you can
Okay.
use things for
If you
their unintended
create a
purposes.
cave, be like a
Okay.
cave in, you know?
That's why I kept telling you guys before we fully started this that like once you fully understand the game, you will start to realize that how you can manipulate things without like fully breaking the game, like without like metagaming.
Okay.
How you can use things in ways they aren't meant to be used.
Okay. Then I would like to use Thunderwave on the wall.
All right. So mark off the spell slot and roll me some damage.
Okay. 2d8s. Am I rolling with a modifier? Just straight d8s. Straight
Whatever the
D8s.
damage says.
6.
You hold out your hand and in a very JJK Inamaki style and in your own fashion you say crumble as the wall explodes, leaving room to a tunnel that had been carved from the other side leading here.
And that's why he's the crumbler, I guess. He just knows how to crumble things.
Bro really hit him with the fall. Okay. So
Die.
You see a similar carved out sapphire tunnel ahead of you.
I'll head down it.
That is where we will move on to Jack.
Okay.
Jack, roll a perception check.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to say that.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you guys do this.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
Fucking horrible timing aside, your head throbs as you stir awake after being thrown through. And as you as you sit up to steady yourself, immediately the wall next to you explodes. As you look over to see the guy who just went to the bathroom.
I figured that was gonna happen too the second he said that. This man has the bladder of a pregnant woman, bro. I'm telling you. He literally just drinks so much water he has to get up every 5 minutes. It's insane.
That's
He
why
went
after
right
if I'm
before we
going
started
potty,
recording.
I will keep drinking pop. I'll drink water to survive, but I'm not chugging that shit ever. I'm not drinking only water for a day. I would rather die.
Bro, wait, just so you know, I want you to roast the fuck out of Grant when he gets back. I want you to be the one too, because I make fun of him
Why?
enough. But I want you
Yeah,
to
but
be
I
the one.
suck at roasting people. The only time I could roast someone is when I've really known them. Like, it takes me so long to come up with a good roast. It is stupid.
Well, think of it now while he's in the bathroom. He's gonna be a minute anyway.
Like, the best roast I've ever really done is calling my best friend Target Colby Brock. Because that is literally exactly what he looks like.
Oh, dude, me and Grant will say some like shit that calls us years
I'm
of
not
fucking
smart
like
enough to
therapy.
come up with good roasts.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing: me and Grant will come up with like years of therapy worth of insults to each other, and then we'll just shake it off and be fine the next morning, right?
My
We'll just
insults
laugh
go
about
as
it,
far
but then we
as
say it to
your
someone
mom.
else, and it literally does cause years of therapy.
Like, my comeback bag is so empty. The only thing I have in there is your mom.
No, we grew up in families where shit talking and roasting the fuck out of each other was a sign of love. You know?
I mean, I grew up similarly, except for the fact that I was the baby in the family. So,
Well, I was the only child, meaning I was all three kids. You know?
yeah, you got all three treatments.
Yeah. None were enjoyable. Because they were all expected, like, it switched from 5 seconds. Anytime I wanted something, no, you're the oldest, you gotta be responsible, or whatever. And there's,
I
like,
know,
all
dude,
this shit.
But then, as an only child, do you ever meet other only childs that they got everything they ever wanted?
Dude, that's one thing.
That's how my best friend was. Like, the only thing she was missing out was siblings, but I had we had literally been best friends since we were actual babies.
Mhm.
So I
What
was
about you?
basically her sibling, so she lucked out, and she had my 6 siblings to call as siblings as well.
Yeah. Well, no, that's...
Austin for having no siblings.
Hey, Grant, go fuck yourself, by the way, because you literally left to go to the restroom, and it was still like you were inactively a part of this.
Oh, I was?
Yes,
Yeah.
you just destroyed the wall to
Oh.
meet with me. What did you think was
Oh.
gonna happen?
Honestly, I didn't think you would be there, to be honest.
He literally said, Jack's in there.
I thought bro was capping. What do you expect?
Where was Kevin? Oh my god!
You have
that's
gotta
the best
be
thing I've ever
the
heard.
dumbest person I have ever fucking met. And I've met some stupid people. You know, you and I have both met some stupid people.
Everybody makes mistakes.
No.
Everybody has those days.
Not you can't put that shit on me and then
You
expect
can't
not the
Lisa
same
Pierce
treatment,
your
all
way
right?
out of this one.
Yeah, you can't say, "Oh, sorry about that." No,
Poker face, poker face. And then
But he awoke. Jack awoke to see the wall next to him exploding violently, and you standing there. After he got thrown through the tunnel by a different version of Armel.
yeah.
what's up, pussy?
Yo, so you know how you're supposed to heal me earlier? Can you do that real quick?
Oh, but I only have one more spell slot, and I'm 8 HP.
I'll listen. Actually, I can heal myself if you want to heal yourself real quick, because we're about to go up against big guy here.
Yeah, don't you have healing spells and healing pool?
I have healing pool. What other healing spell do I have?
You should have cure wounds.
Oh yeah, I do have cure
No,
wounds. I forgot.
You
You're
both,
right.
You both do.
My bad. You know what?
Did you forget you had spells altogether?
No, not entirely.
Yes.
But here's the
Yeah, you
here's
have
the
that
I only
one?
have 2 spell slots though. and I just used Detect Magic and Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Do those go away now?
Oh
Or no?
no, if you've already casted your 2 spells for the day, then no.
Okay,
Then you can't cast any first level spell.
that's what I thought. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use Lay on Hands pool real quick,
Okay.
heal myself back up.
Then I'm gonna heal myself back up.
Yeah, like just if you want advice, the way I play Paladin is I try to use Shield of Faith in a fight that I feel it's going to be important for. If I like if we're going up against something, I think, well, if this is like to try to think until the next long rest, if I can save it, or if this is gonna be too important, and try to use only one spell slot for Shield of Faith and one for Cure Wounds.
I see. So
Or you could replace Shield of Faith with Divine Favor, given whether you want more AC or damage.
yeah, yo, Crumble. I lost my dagger and my greatsword right now. My greatsword's currently in the big guy, and he just absolutely chomped the fuck out of my dagger. You got something? You got another dagger or something I can use?
You know, it's funny you say that. Conveniently, I was just given 2 spare daggers.
Hell yeah, sweet. I would love one.
How convenient. Okay, so I will get rid of one of these daggers and I will give it to you.
Thank you. Is there a certain dagger, or is it just a regular?
Regular dagger.
Regular dagger. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are still probably a bit of ways from getting good items.
I figured. I just wanted to double check before I put it in my inventory.
Never know, might get one here or there. Who knows? We'll see.
All right.
But
well, I just got absolutely fucking thrown like a baseball by that guy, and I kind of want my greatsword back. So can we go grab that real quick? I need your help.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna Hey, what was that thing you used to just fucking blow in the wall?
I don't have another spell slot for the day. I can't use it.
Shit.
you
Okay.
should, I thought you had one more left. You should have one more.
No, I have 3 because I was down to 2 health, so I had to use I used 1 Cure Wounds to heal me up to 8. I just used another Cure Wounds to heal me up to 15, and then I had to use my Thunder Wave to get through the wall. So that was my 3 spell slots for the day.
So in the little place that I was just thrown, right? Is this like the back of the entrance right here? Like there's nothing else behind us?
Okay, so like the map isn't accurate right now. Keep that in mind.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to know like what all is.
Okay,
Like,
so basically the room. So basically think of this. This is the room that he was just in.
Mhm.
This is where the tunnel that he went into was.
Yeah.
And you guys are about literally directly in the middle of it, where your room and his room meet.
Okay. So I say we go charge that guy again. I can grab my greatsword back and we fucking book it.
Or, hear me out.
You
This is
should
going to
fight
be
it.
really complicated for you to understand. You,
I'm not a Goliath.
as the paladin,
Yeah.
are going to run one direction and be a distraction. And I'm going to run the other direction and get behind him.
Uh-huh.
And then from there, I will have advantage attacks. And you will be a fantastic distraction.
I just want my greatsword back. We're not beating that thing. I did 31 damage to it, and it's not even a dent in that motherfucker.
Well, we don't have to beat it.
I know, that's
We
what
just
I'm
got to slow it down.
I just want to grab my greatsword and go. I don't give a shit about slowing it down or beating it. We just want the sword back so that I can fight in a future fight.
Where is the sword inside of this person?
And it's fucking abdomen. It's I can easily just grab it out. I just need you to distract him for a second so I can grab it.
Okay.
I mean, oh, dude, that means I have to do a stealth roll.
Yeah, and my stealth is way higher.
Are you gonna grab my greatsword?
I don't know that I have the strength to grab your great.
Exactly. As well.
But I have the stealth to sneak up behind him and cut his Achilles tendons.
Okay, that works. All right, I'll run in, be a distraction. You sneak up behind him, cut his Achilles tendons, drop him to the ground, and I'll fucking rip it out of him, and then we can maybe attack his slash his head or something. I don't know.
I mean, we just got to get him kind of low.
Yeah.
I could slash the back of his knees. That way he falls down.
That's a good idea. Good idea.
Okay, we'll do that. Can we move Shire's character? Can we move this Varmal character model into the middle as just kind of a point of reference on where we're
Are
attacking?
you guys going back to look?
We're going in to go grab my sword.
Yeah.
As you guys walk back over there, you notice no one's in there.
Is
So
my
dead.
sword on the ground?
Well, perception check.
Fucking Christ. Can you also roll a perception check? Crumble?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
can roll.
absolutely fail this.
Perception check. Yeah.
God damn it. Okay,
15.
that's better.
So you begin to look around, and you see in the opposite corner over here on the ground the blade broken in half on the ground.
On.
Yikes.
Both my weapons are gone.
But it's glowing.
All poison damage.
No, it didn't do poison damage. It's because
I have a.
it's because of my divine favor attack.
No, it's not glowing yellow.
Oh,
What? Oh, we got to figure out what color it's
What?
glowing.
oh, we have to roll another perception check to see what color it is, isn't it? Don't we?
No, you can see it. It is a. Trying to think, how do I want to describe it? It is a.
Is it purplish?
Mm, It's more of a deep pink.
Now, what the fuck does that mean?
I have a question.
Yes,
Can I use my mending ability on his sword?
you can try it.
I would love to try.
Yeah, let's try it. While you're at it, can you turn it into a longsword so I can also dual wield this dagger?
Okay, so I think where you want to move to the sword, but before touching it, I would like to just make sure I'm not gonna like spontaneously combust once I interact with this thing.
So do insight.
So I wanna roll something so that I don't just spontaneously combust when I touch this thing.
All right, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana +1, you piece of shit. Oh, love that. I am loving that.
The crumble has come back, making a
Dude,
turnaround.
I'm getting shit on with these rolls. But no, hey, you do you, man.
All right, so as you kneel down next to the broken blade, you can see from the hilt up, it is glowing. It like an energy is wrapping itself around and almost going inside of the blade. But it's not doing that on the broken part. And you try to focus, and you don't think that you can mend this anymore because the broken off piece is still just a sword, but this is a magical sword now.
Is it like the one out of Seven Deadly Sins? Where it's like just the hilt and like a part piece of the blade?
Yeah, part of the blade, yes.
Okay, I can see it. So am I just gonna be able to like magically cast the rest of the sword?
I don't know, what do you want to do?
Well, at this point, I'm just gonna pick it up. Like, what's the harm in picking it up?
You reach down, grab the handle, and you lift it up, and it feels good.
Oh, I knew he was gonna say that. Like fucking Nemo when the shark smells blood.
Like you knew it, like you saw it was broken. You knew it was gonna be lighter, but it's almost too light.
It's a mimic. It's a mimic.
Everything's a mimic.
Everything's a mimic. Our Goliath is a mimic. He's just an acid trip hallucinate, or he's just like a hallucination that we both see.
One day we're gonna wake up like, wait, have we been on mushrooms this entire time?
Yeah.
Wait, am I actually an elf? Nah, man, your ears are like, you're just definitely a human. What?
Dude, you've got to stop hanging out with that one bitch who is absolutely loves the LARPing.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Sorry. No, okay. So the sword feels light and good. Can I try like doing practice swings with it? Not facing Crumble. Yeah, good idea to back up on that. Silas?
Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, you just can't keep backing up. I might want to back up to the tunnel, you know? Just like go over here. So confused what's going on here.
I'm sorry.
He's
sorry.
doing some.
I have to change some things in D&D Beyond, so I have to actually manually do it.
Oh, okay, I see. I was wondering what was going on. Are you changing my stat sheet now?
Yeah, he has to change the settings of your sword
Oh.
because he has to take away your old sword and then make it a magic sword
W?
with the ability to materialize the rest of a blade. And you'll probably get a bonus action whenever you swing it because it's so much lighter.
This is so much lighter. Can I just hold it with one hand then? That way I can dual wield the dagger as well.
That's true. That might be awesome.
Alright, sorry, let me look at. I need to see. Yeah. Okay. So if you refresh your page and look at your sword, you look at your great sword.
Yeah, I'm loading it. I see an asterisk. Item is customized.
Look over to the right.
The right? I don't see anything.
Under right next to the weapons or next to the damage.
Next to the damage. Light property. 1d6 expanse damage. Two-handed martial heavy.
Yes, the 1d6 expanse damage and the light property is what I added.
I don't know
It's
what
now
that means.
okay. So 1d6 expanse damage is kind of my own fun little damage that's kind of like reality space shit. You know, kind of like in animes, you know, like cut space or they use space, you know, just whatever.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
just
yeah,
another
yeah.
type, just
Yeah.
another fun type of damage.
Yeah, yeah,
Dimensional slash.
Dimensional slash.
Basically. And then it's also given the light property canceling heavy. So that means yes, if you wanted to, you can wield it with another weapon now.
Let's go! W!
And it's magical, so I didn't have a place to really put that besides just writing it down. So it basically just means that it can't be broken.
W. So what all does this like expanse damage like? What all does it do? Like, does it open like a rift or something? Is that what you're saying? Like, or like what?
You don't know yet. You have to figure that out.
All right, Crumble, you're gonna be target practice today.
Yeah, nice fucking joke.
All right, well, I'm just gonna slash it in the air, see what it can do real quick.
Slash the wall.
Well, you gotta hang on, you gotta try in the air first to see if something happens, and then you try against the wall. All right.
You turn away from the crumbler, and you get in your stance and you swing your sword through the air, and you watch as it curves through the air. from where it's broken, as it swings, a pink energy forms the rest of the blade as it swings.
W.
But besides that, that's about it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Immediately
go.
after you finish the swing, it fades back to normal.
I'm gonna go to the wall and try attacking the wall and see what happens with it.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Wrong button. Wait. No, I did that wrong. Oops. My bad. There we go.
Oh,
God damn it. So I'm assuming that it just completely whiffed.
sorry, I was finishing. Changing. Shire, your axe is updated. Refresh your page.
What updated?
Shire's axe.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
probably give them cool names too, but I can't think of cool names right now, so I'll do it later.
I got an 8 right now.
What happened to my ex?
Remember, it has the rot on it. And then
Oh
if
yeah,
you,
you're
and then
right.
if you look to the right, it now deals an additional 1d6 acid damage. So you need to remember that.
Okay, okay.
Cool.
All right, so you swing out against the wall, but you kind of lose your gripping. You don't drop the sword, but you just kind of fumble with it, and the energy in the sword dissipates.
Okay. I'm gonna try it again.
Go for it. You swing back and you slide it across the wall, and where you did, you see a line of energy that's almost like a crack in reality. And then after a few seconds, suddenly it erupts in a line, not like a massive explosion, but just a small little trail of explosions along the wall.
Oh, so it does explosive damage as well?
It appears to do after delayed explosive damage.
Oh,
That appears to be what it does.
yo, Crumble. Oh. If we see another goblin, bro, that thing is dead.
That is true. That is normally what happens when you have a sword that materializes out of nothing and explodes.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm good. Let's find a way out of this place.
So we have a giant who does basically Scarlet Rod,
True.
a paladin with an exploding sword,
Mhm.
and just some dude with a couple of blades.
Yeah. You really are like kind of like the weakest link, aren't you? You're just the main support class who doesn't even do support for us. He just supports himself.
Well, here's the thing though. I'm really good at you guys are both dumb.
Wow.
Like your character, like your stat sheets are just really min-maxed for combat.
Yeah.
And mine are just really min-maxed for not combat oriented stuff.
Yeah.
So deception, acrobatics, and insight, intimidation, perception, performance, persuasion, stealth. I'm really good if I'm not just getting attacked immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that first encounter sucked for me.
Oh, I bet because you nearly fucking died. All right.
All right. What's the move?
I say we just head back to that little tunnel that you found me at and head the other way. See if there's anything down there.
We can go for Old Varmal.
Yeah. Well, no, never mind. Let's just leave him there.
And then both of you, Shire and Austin, refresh again. I gave them names. They now have names.
Reality's demise. Oh, that's fun.
Widow's Wail.
I like how he said that and then he immediately proceeded to not use that sword ever, and it just
Ever.
went to Jamie.
Yeah, literally.
All right. So what are you two doing?
Whatever Austin wants to do.
We're gonna head down the other end of the tunnel that I was thrown through.
Back where the crumbler came from.
I thought he went through the side of the wall. Did he go through the end of the wall?
Okay, so you guys like, there's a tunnel. There was a wall in between the tunnel.
Oh.
He destroyed the wall. You were on the other side of the wall.
Oh.
Then you two met up, went back where you came from. So the other end of the wall is where he came from.
That's on me. I misunderstood. All right, so that means that there's probably some of the whatever you call it, like the sludge shit. I don't know. So I say we don't go that way after all, and we try and find a different exit out of here, huh?
Maybe, but you know what would be really smart?
What?
To take a really quick rest just so we can try and get some of our spell slots back.
Good
You
point.
cannot get your spell slots back unless you take a long rest, and that means you have to be asleep for 8 hours.
Not me. I have to meditate for 4.
Oh, true.
I have-
elf shit.
I was reading my shit.
Mine says
Like
Divine Sense. You can use this feature 4 times per long rest. Is it that way for me?
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what you were just talking about is detect good and evil.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Just to pause for a moment, Shire, realistically, at the point that we're at, we could keep going until Austin and Grant want to stop, and I could just reintroduce you back in.
So
Because you're
I'm done
already
for now.
separated, so it's not if you want to be. Because we're probably still going to be on this page for a bit yet. So if you have to leave in 5 to 10, then yeah.
All right. Well then, I guess y'all can continue your part then.
Okay.
And then then since you're separated, it'll be easy. It'll be really easy to bring you back in.
Yeah. All right. I
Okay.
will see y'all later then.
Yep. See you.
All right. Have a good night, Shire.
Have a good night.
Good night.
So yeah, then up to you guys how long we want to go. I'll go as long as you guys want to go.
Whatever's
Okay.
a good stopping point.
I really think I should rest and get my spell slots back.
Well, then here's the thing: if I do a long rest, and if you have to do 4 hours and I do 8 hours, right?
Yeah,
is
but
that
you-
rot gonna catch up to us by then?
Let's roll like perception to see if we think it's gonna get to us within 4 hours. Because we don't need you to get your spell slots back.
If we get into a fight, yes.
Yeah, but without my spell slots, I'm not gonna be that much help to you.
I also have a detect magic slot, which we could use.
Give me a perception check. Anyone, perception or investigation, whichever you want to do.
Either one. Both of them are -1 anyway for me. Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn.
You both start looking around, but you look around and you keep trying to do the math and you keep talking to each other. And before you realize the rot is at the doorway, but you notice it does not grow onto the sapphire.
We make sapphire shoes. Oh my god, that's exactly what we should do.
Do we have the tools to make sapphire shoes?
Let me see.
I mean, I have a crowbar, so I can like shimmy them out of the wall.
Yep, I have what's a tinderbox doesn't gonna do anything. Yeah, all I have is a crowbar as well, so we can pop them off and maybe like.
I mean, there's already piles of broken parts, but.
True. Okay. Yeah. Can we hollow it out a bit or no?
Give me an investigation check to see if you can find pieces big enough for your feet.
Can you roll one?
Well,
looking through, it's all pretty smashed up.
Can we just kind of spread them out?
Like a
No,
puzzle?
because the rot will catch us. Like, if we just spread them out, we could make like a bed to protect us, but then we're just kind of stuck.
Exactly. So I say we need shoes.
Currently you are stuck.
Oh, we are trapped?
From the entrances that you guys both came into the sapphire rooms from on either end are both carotted all the way up to the sapphire rooms where it's not growing onto the sapphire.
So are we safe inside the room?
It appears so.
Okay,
Okay.
we need to take a rest.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'll
It
do-
appears
I'll-
you're not. It appears you're not gonna get consumed by the rot, but you're also not going anywhere.
Okay, that's fine. We got plenty of
Okay.
time. I'm gonna do a long rest as well then for 8 hours.
Does that work?
Does anyone want to take a watch?
I will. How about I long rest
'Cause
first?
You can do it in rotations, so that way it will take longer, but that way someone's always keeping an eye out. You don't have to, but every time you guys take a rest, you need to remember to tell me if someone's taking watch or not.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't I take watch first?
We'll do the math. He needs to sleep for 8 hours. You need
Exactly.
to sleep for 4.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I would rather have his combat spells if we get ambushed during our rest time. So like our total rest time.
But what
I'd
I
rather
meant,
he go
but more
first.
what I meant as though is that you can break it up.
Yeah, like I can do 4, you do 4, and I do 4.
Oh, okay. So let's do that.
So I'll start first.
All right, so Jack, give me a perception check.
Oh, I can't just press long rest. Okay. 16. We'll take it.
Good roll.
So you set up you guys easily set up a small encampment, just enough to have better than sleeping on straight sapphire. You get a small fire, decently made from what you had in your bags, just enough to get some of your rations cooked. And you
Okay.
spend your 4 hours sitting there, and nothing happens, but every once in a while it's like you can hear scratching on the other side of the sapphire.
Okay.
Hmm.
And
All right,
then
have fun on your
4
watch.
hours come up.
Oh, okay.
Can I go ahead and long rest then? Since that was my rest, that 4-hour period.
So, yeah.
Do I need to do anything during this?
If you're going to sleep, then no.
Well, I thought he's doing his rest real quick, so I'm just watching.
I
Yeah,
thought he just did his rest.
I thought the first one was supposed to be my watch.
Yeah, I did 4, he does 4, then I do another 4 to complete my 8. I thought that's what you said we could do, or is that
Oh,
wrong?
okay. Then he needed to roll a perception check. I got that confused because you were
Okay.
talking about it first, so I
Okay.
thought you meant you would
How
roll
about this?
first.
Then I took watch first. You did your rest already. How about that? And then you do the rest. Or I do the rest of this one for the full 8 hours.
That works.
Yo, by the way, they're scratching on the walls on the other side, so be careful. Good night.
Thank you, Jack. I have a bedroll you can use as a pillow.
I am already asleep. Do a perception check.
Indeed, do a perception check.
Jack,
Sorry, I
do
was
you
encroaching on
ever,
your style. Dude,
do you
I am
ever, like,
asleep.
stay awake at night and just like stare up at
You just hear
just keeps you awake. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
The first 4 hours pass without incident. You don't hear any of that scratching Jack was talking about. Give me another perception check for the next 4 hours.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy in my tummy.
You hear what sounds like old wood like you're inside a giant old wooden ship. Like just
Okay.
giant wood creaking.
We're in the transatlantic.
It's just a constant background noise.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wake up.
Indeed, you are both long rested.
So does that give me my lay on hands pool again?
Yes, it does reset that as well. Look,
And my
a long rest resets you completely.
okay. So I need to go to my spells again. Boom boom. Anything else that I'm forgetting? Yeah, it didn't like do anything when I pressed it. That's why I wasn't sure. I thought it would instantly reset it, but I guess it doesn't.
It does. I think you're doing something wrong.
I just pressed long rest, right?
At the very, very top.
Yeah, you press long rest and then
Where's it? Where?
You
Okay,
make- Uh,
what do you mean very?
the top.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah. That's on me. That's
It's
on me.
okay.
That's on me. I thought there's like the under the divine sense. I have 4 slots for long rest.
Sorry, we forgive you.
That's why I
We
was
forgot.
like. That's why I was
Okay.
confused.
Okay, so your divine sense allows you to cast the spell Detect Good and Evil.
Oh.
And so that will tell you if there is any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you. So that's what that is.
Okay.
So basically, you can be like, oh, any demons or angels here? What's up? Where are you at?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand. All right, cool. Anyway,
But you are long rested, still just creaky wooden noises.
well,
The rot doesn't appear to have gotten inside the sapphire dome.
all right. So it's not growing on the sapphire. There's clearly something outside that we need to kill.
Or hide from until this, what appears to be a boat, comes ashore, and then we can sneak off.
I say we go ahead and just try and find these sapphire shoes in case we need to sneak through the rot.
Okay.
So let's try and find some that are big enough for our feet, or at least that are like can go on the bottom. Like
Yeah, something we can like.
You could easily get some that could go to the bottom.
yeah, then let's do that.
Easy enough, but how are you gonna put them on your feet?
We have rope. Just gonna
Alright.
tie them
So
to it.
so you're gonna have to cut that rope up. So make sure so we'll just say 5 feet per foot.
5
Okay.
feet.
Just
I mean, it
get-
seems a bit excessive, but we can do that.
Just to get it nice and secure, because it's a piece of glass that you don't want sliding around.
yeah. How do I change that? Customize, maybe.
So just because let me.
I'm not gonna remember that next time.
And just say fuck it and just delete it.
Just delete the rope. Okay.
You had a few failed experiments.
Yeah.
Took a few tries to get it right.
Okay, that works. I'm good with that. That's fine.
All right. But you now have what seem to be secure plates of sapphire under both of your feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Which way would you like to go? The way Crumble came from, or the way Jack came from?
Through the rot.
They're both rot.
Oh.
I think we go through the way Jack came from.
Okay, that works.
Since my way is just kind of a dead end.
Yeah, fair enough. Mine is just kind of like I walked into this thing, got thrown,
Yeah.
and that was it. So, is it up or left?
Straight down.
Okay.
It's just.
It's just if you're going to go back the way he came, you'd be going back through there and then back over and back up.
I see.
But so you guys head down, and and of course the first few steps are a little sketchy, but you soon get comfortable with it. You know you don't see any rot sticking to you, so you feel pretty confident. And you begin walking through, and you notice that, Jack, you remember for a fact this tunnel curved up to this point, and you're just walking straight out of here. This is just a straight shot.
Oh. Oh no. All right, so this has definitely changed. So what I think we're gonna do is just
Give me
keep
perception
walking.
check.
Yeah.
Perception.
God damn.
My
Nice.
favorite.
Nice.
So through the weird, oozy, blackish purple, stone melted hallway, you see at the end a familiar set of doors.
Yes.
Yes, the exit.
No, it's the room with the cauldron.
I know. That's why I said the exit.
It's not exactly an exit.
Well, it's
But
it's the exit from this fucking never-ending tunnel of
True.
hell. So we're just gonna walk through those doors or try and open them at least.
All right, you walk up to them and you see a big, massive padlock. Almost comically big.
Well, it's a great thing that we have a fucking reality's demise sword that will explode that shit when I cut through it.
Hold on. Before we go to the boom option, we could try a more interesting option.
And what's that?
We both have crowbars, don't we?
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I know how a padlock works. We could use our crowbars as giant lockpicks on this comically large lock.
Did somebody say boom? No? Okay, we'll go with your way for now. If it doesn't, but here's the thing: if it doesn't work within the first 10 minutes, we're going my way.
Okay.
We're going my way. I'll give you 10 minutes just so we can figure it out. Just so we can figure out how it works.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna pick the lock, the comically large lock with the crowbars.
So I'm gonna need sleight of hand checks from both of you.
Fuck.
So
Sleight of hand.
So this is a combined effort. So that means just because one of you fails doesn't necessarily mean both of you fail.
Well, that's good.
Bro, you are me incarnate.
Dude, I can't do anything.
No. No.
It looks like we're going the explosive option.
Cool. It would have been
So you guys, the first attempt, you guys are struggling to figure out how it works, especially with its size.
Yeah. All right, we'll try it again.
You can give it another go.
Bruh.
Oh boy.
So you're still fumbling over each other, but the crumbler, you managed to find the spots that you need to get pushed up before you turn it. Yes.
All right. We'll give it one more good go.
Another good old college try.
So
Yeah.
Grant, you get to do this next roll with advantage.
Okay.
Oh. All right. There we go. There's the numbers I like. Oh. Yeah. Thank God for advantage.
All right. So using teamwork makes the dream work. You guys continue to use these crowbars to pick this comically large lock as it clanks to the ground and the chain falls loose.
I like how we have to specify every time that it's comically large.
Of course.
Because it's just so fucking massive.
There's just no reason for it to be that big.
Hey, you know what they say about big locks?
Tiny
Big
keys.
things locked it.
No, big keys.
Bro.
Alright, so do you two try to open the door?
Well, obviously, we went this far with the
Oh no,
lock.
walk back. Go back. I think you missed something. I think you gotta go back through.
we come back to the spot when we realize we didn't find anything, and we come back and the lock's back on.
It's relocked. Yeah, it's relocked.
It's like someone's just fucking with us.
Instead of just like bursting through the door,
Crack it open.
I would like to just crack it and just peek my teeny little head in there.
Please say you roll low and everyone just squeak.
Squeak.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Nice.
17.
Nice.
You peek the door just as little as you can, just enough to get a peek out there. And you glance around at what little you can see without exposing yourself, and you do indeed see the same kitchen as goblins are running around like crazy. You still see none going near the road, and you see 3 people up in a cage.
Yo.
Oh, bruh.
Brother.
Okay, listen.
I think we almost have to.
No, wait, listen. Here's one of the things. All right, this is either another reality thing where, here's the thing. It was straight this time. It wasn't before. So this is either a trap, and this is us going back into our old time, like we are the fucking giant robot kind of thing, you know? Like those are us
Okay.
up there. Or that's the actual Crimson Trident. And if that's the actual Crimson Trident,
Powerful allies we would gain.
exactly. If that's us, I don't know if I necessarily want to walk through that door. Because I know how it ends.
Okay, so we know from the last time that there are like interweaving tunnels that go up the elevation of this crevice.
Yes, true. One other thing that we know
And
is there's a giant ass Goliath in that cage if it was us. So you should probably check again to see if there's a giant ass Goliath there.
Crumbler,
mhm.
you feel a sudden itch in the back of your brain. An itch to look at the journal again.
Oh, okay. Then I want to look at the journal.
Thanks, DM, for helping us there.
You're welcome.
That's what we said.
There-
Write
there
that
would-
down.
there
Write
would
that
be-
down.
Here's the thing, though. There would be no way for me to connect a book that I currently can't read the writing of and this situation.
As you take it out, you open up to the first page, and the words completely disappear and almost form into pictures.
Oh,
As you watch in almost a slideshow fashion,
So
a series. You gonna fucking talk in front of me, mate?
I was about to say, I see we're seeing the Promised Neverland season 2 kind of treatment on this one.
Motherfucker, quit connecting everything to everything.
I just wanted to point that out.
Shows and movies in existence. Not everything is a goddamn reference.
I was just saying we get the same treatment as that. The fucking book turned into a fucking slideshow.
it's that ADHD in him.
Exactly, that's what it is.
But you watch as seemingly the Jack from this future time learns to control the rot and uses it to make Varmal into a Coliseum champion who's never allowed to stop fighting, forcing him to become a cannibal, eating anything that he kills, and sending him into a point of insanity, and how he trapped the older version of the Crumbler in his own pocket dimension so he could never get back to Varmal.
So I am chaotic evil, so that does add up for me.
It's like, yeah, don't that adds up. That actually makes sense.
I can't. I literally created a character that believes he is God and gives himself power by praying to himself. So
Gotta have that doctor mentality.
exactly, I have if anyone has a God complex, it's my character. So that all adds up for me.
That's funny. My D&D group tells me all the time I have a god complex when we play D&D. Like, I have one, but it only really comes out when we play D&D.
When you get pissed off.
Because I am God.
Yeah.
I think
Here.
I'm just going to sit on this information.
Alright.
So I think we should try and get up to one of the platforms that's close to the people hanging in the cage.
I think we should see who they are before. See if we recognize them before we do anything.
Okay, we can look. While my head is still poked through the door, I want to try and just see if I can catch a glimpse of the people in the cage.
Alright, so give me a perception check at disadvantage. Because
6.
you're looking pretty far. You can't make out two of the figures. Two of the figures in the furthest part away from you are as best you can tell, just leaning up against each other, unmoving. And you can't make out much of the figure that is moving. It's fairly short. You guess about somewhere between 4 to 5 feet tall. And you can't hear what it's saying, but it appears to be yelling something through the bars and shaking them.
Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole.
So what I'm gathering from this is it's not our past selves, which is good
No.
because it's not a Goliath there, which means there's a good chance it's either the Crimson Trident or another powerful ally that we can grab. I mean,
I think
yeah, maybe don't fucking yell into it.
I think that we can sneak across that upper platform and to the other door to try and gain access to the tunnel system that leads up to the cage.
We're just gonna leave them there.
No, we're gonna go up the tunnel system to get to the people in the cage.
Okay, that works. Sure.
It's gonna be really tough because you're a fat piece of shit in armor. But
I'm not a fat piece of shit. My character's skinny. He's just in full fucking armor.
You know what? I just want to do this by myself.
Wow.
I just want to do this by myself.
Wow.
I want Jack to stay and keep watch at this door.
He
has no chance.
You know, fair enough, because if I see things go haywire, I'm gonna start causing a distraction, get him to chase me back into the rot.
Okay. So I'm gonna untie my sapphire shoes. I'm going all in on this plan. And I am just gonna try and sneak my way across that elevated roadway on the backside of it, furthest from all the goblins, and try and sneak through the door on the other side.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
All right.
Bro, I was gonna say, like, I know you're sitting on that information right there, but like, you know what I think is gonna end up happening? Just a prediction. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna find the Goblin King. I'm gonna kill him, and I'm just gonna take his crown and then become the fucking Goblin King, and you guys have to defeat me after that.
Maybe.
I think that's what it's leading up to, because it's like it's setting me up to be a great villain right now. So
I think what we've seen is just one possibility. I think what's in the book is what happened to that version of ourselves, but I don't think that is set in stone.
Fair enough.
Which is why I'm just sitting on the information, because I'm not certain.
Some Rick and Morty ass shit.
The truth, yeah.
I was expecting Silas to start yelling at me again for connecting another dot to a show.
Just chilling, man. Fresh out of class, chilling, probably on my own.
So,
shall we? So sorry, what were you doing? I was doing.
You want to stealthily go to the tunnels.
Yeah, I want to stealthily make my way across that elevated road where the mech pig used to walk on, to try and get to the door on the opposite side to get access to like the tunnel system that might get us to the cage.
So first give me a stealth check.
19.
Oh my god.
You creep out along the door and sneak along the wall, sticking to the shadows. And you finally find one tunnel that's big enough to fit through, and the only other hole in the entire room that you see that's also big enough is near the platform.
Okay. I want to go up it.
All right.
I'm going to put, before I climb up this tunnel, I'm going to put a dagger in my teeth like I'm clearing tunnels in Vietnam.
Calm down, Rambo.
just in case there's some goblin scum crawling around.
I'm out to the coast, hang out with goblins, and have a laugh.
What the fuck?
John McClane, this shit.
Uh,
But you indeed you slide it in your mouth and you get crawling, and every once in a while you hear, because all the tunnels are very closely connected, so the walls are very thin. So you're being very careful with your weight, but every once in a while you hold yourself and freeze as you hear the little trampling of several goblins going by in a tunnel nearby, and then you continue on, and eventually you see some light, and as you peek your head out, you can now see in the cage appears to be a turtle, a human turtle,
Mm-hmm.
and he is wearing a very beautiful set of silver robes, and he looks, you've never seen, like, you yourself, you've never met a turtle. You've heard of them, you've seen pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But the only way that you can even perceive this turtle is that he is drunk out of his mind. He looks absolutely shit-faced, and he is just pulling the bars back and forth, swinging the cage, except he looks like he's having a great time. He is not actually complaining. He's just screaming, singing songs, having a great time. And
Okay.
now that you have a better angle, there are just two what appear to be human bodies behind him.
Bodies?
Bodies. They do not appear to be moving and look very lifeless from their color.
something tells me that's not the Crimson Trident.
I don't think it's worth the risk.
No. Bro's definitely gonna try and eat you.
Give me a perception check.
Crit one.
I try to help you out, and you roll a nat 1.
Dude, it's not like I chose. It's not like I was like, oh.
DM Mulligan.
DM Mulligan?
DM Mulligan.
Oh my god!
This has only happened because I have allowed it to be.
God has truly blessed us this day.
You're welcome, my child.
This is going to be the stupidest shit I have ever seen. I'm getting absolutely rammed in the ass with these fucking rolls. And you roll that one, and he goes, he can roll again. And he can nat 20.
Brett had it a lot harder than you have, right? He deserved one.
I rolled 5 fucking nat ones. I don't want to hear that shit, alright?
Overall, my life is significantly worse than yours. So
I need this, alright?
It's like the scene in Deadpool where they're comparing each other's trauma but less flirty.
yeah.
Hey, what do you mean less flirty, bro?
Okay, not more flirty.
Yeah, there you go.
You're goddamn right.
But
All right.
you kind of have to stop yourself from laughing as you kind of begin to enjoy watching this turtle absolutely make a fool of himself. But then you begin to focus and you realize that he isn't just randomly swinging the chain. He is swinging it to build up momentum to get it off the hook. And no goblin below him is paying a single amount of attention to him.
Okay.
So you quickly gather that he's probably acting a lot drunker than he is. So people don't want to give a fuck.
What about the dead bodies? Does he say anything on that?
They look like kitted, like they look like they have basic gear, armor, weapons, but nothing really special. They look still just unmoving.
Okay, so they're definitely not the Crimson Trident.
No.
Yeah, they're just a regular bunch of dudes who are probably adventurers and
Just
got
like
caught up.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
just
just got
like
caught
us.
up in the wrong field.
Honestly, I would kind of just like to stay hidden at the platform, but I want to make it sure that he knows I'm there. Just reveal my presence to him, but I don't want to like expose myself to the whole like crevice.
Yeah. So I got to redraw this map since quite a bit probably going to go on here. A lot straighter of a road this time.
By the way, we probably should end around like the next stopping point.
Okay.
And then we can record more in D&D next week as well if you want.
You
Okay.
might as well if you guys got, and then you guys can just pump out normal episodes.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like,
Mhm.
while you're gone, we'll have like, let's see, this is gonna be our third episode, this entire thing, and then we'll have next week, which will probably do another 3 episodes. So realistically, we'll have another 5 weeks. So
You know, I was hoping to end it once. Hopefully you guys don't take too long to get through this.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping to end it there.
that's fine. Yeah, because I mean, this episode's gotta come out tomorrow, so I need time to edit and then go to bed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just trying to pump this out as quick as possible.
I appreciate it.
Not doing different colors. Just trying to.
I appreciate you pumping one out. You
I love
Always,
when you pump them
always
out.
for the homies.
know? Always for the homies. Instead of pour one out for the homies, just pump one out for the homies. God damn it. I can 100% see Grant doing that. You're like, yeah, this is what he meant, right?
That's 100% what he meant. Come on now.
Oh my god. I just watched a dude get hit by an airplane propeller.
And just
Where are you
because
seeing these
there's-
videos?
There's no turtle on here. I'm just going to use this badass looking mage dude.
Definitely not playing Pokemon Go. I am a professional. And I will be known as just a professional.
So Crumble Crumbler, you are just up there for sakes. And then you're over here. And I'm not going to add in a bunch of goblins because that's too much work right now.
Yep, fair.
So Grant, that is the angle that you're currently at from him.
Okay.
And how do you want to try to get his attention without drawing attention?
Are there like lights in this place, like hanging above us?
There's a few like scrap, like what are they called? Like scants. Sconce.
Okay.
Sconce.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a sconce, but made from like shitty scrap metal, like barely held together. There's a few of those here or there along the wall, but that's really about it.
Okay, so I still have 4 more candles. Oh. I just accidentally got rid of all of my candles.
Bro now has no candles.
Well, I was trying to only delete one of them because I forgot to do that earlier.
You dropped them
And
all off the edge.
I accidentally just deleted them all out of my inventory.
Give away your position because they dropped them and they made a bunch of noise and have people look up.
Candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Add to backpack. Okay. Do I have any way to light a candle?
If you have a tinderbox,
I do not have a tinderbox.
I have one.
someone does.
You want me to choke it across the India?
No.
You
Do you
just gonna...
think you can climb up? Do you think you can roll high enough to climb up to me without making too
No.
much of a fuss?
No, I do not. I absolutely do not think I can roll high enough.
I really just want to go back down to him and get this box and go back up.
With
Why?
how bad his stealth is, if you're
I
gonna
have
go
to
that route,
I
that's
have to
about the only
roll.
way.
I have to roll disadvantage.
I know. If I just go down the tube and get it from you and then go back up.
Yeah, but you're banking on the fact that your stealth is high enough twice.
Could inspire yourself too, though. Get a bonus.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'll do that. Bardic Inspiration, 1 bonus action. So gain a 1d6 on my stealth roll.
How do you hype yourself up? What are you saying or singing to yourself? What are you doing? I want to know.
Who got that goatee?
Yes, that is exactly right. It is the Key and Peele mattress tester. Who got that goodie? I got that goodie. Yeah, this is definitely the one.
All right, I love it. All right,
Oh, I'm so glad I thought of that one.
so feel free to make a stealth check and add a d6 to it.
Oh,
17.
Nice.
nice.
That was clutch.
So you
got that
you
good tea.
easily you easily slide your way back down the tunnel and creep along the wall, walk over to him, give him a nice kiss on the cheek, steal his tinderbox, and give me
Go
another
back.
one.
Let me take my
But you don't
tinderbox
have
out.
you don't have a d6 anymore unless you inspire yourself again.
I would inspire yourself again just in case.
I thought it was for 10 minutes.
Well, it is, but you can only use it once. So you have up to 10 minutes to use it before it fades away.
Yeah, do it again. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's kind of important. I didn't need it, but whatever.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't have to use it. That's the.
Then I'm
Okay.
not using it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
you-
fucking
you-
using it.
You've already. I hate to say it. You've already chosen to like activate it, so you've already inspired yourself. But you'll just still have the d6 for 10 minutes. So you
Okay.
can save it for something else.
I'm going to save it.
But that is the nice thing about Bardic Inspiration is that you can because most things is that when you give them a bonus like that, it goes into the roll no matter what. But with Bardic Inspiration, you can choose after seeing the roll instead of choosing to use it instead of choosing to use it before, you can choose after, so you can decide whether you actually need it or not.
Okay. Then yeah,
but
I'm not gonna use it.
yeah, you easily slide all the way back up, taking your time, not getting caught, and you're back up at the top.
Okay. I need to add the matchbox to my inventory. Oh, it's Tinderbox, isn't it?
Tinderbox.
Is there a way to just like look it up without having to scroll through this whole thing?
Yeah, because there should be a search bar.
I don't see a search bar.
You go to your
there
inventory,
it
is.
manage inventory. It's right there at the top.
Sorry, I wasn't looking high enough. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get back up to the top, very close to the entrance, like the exit of the tunnel up to the platform, very, very far back, and light the candle and just kind of wave it back and forth a little bit, see if it gets his attention.
All right.
So I'm like deep back in the middle.
Yeah. Give me.
Freedom.
Give
Liberty.
me liberty or give me death.
Green
give
just
me
jumps in the
Give
pot.
me a performance check.
Okay.
Depending on how low you get on this one. Never mind. God
Nat
damn
20?
it, dude.
Bro is hitting these. Bard time, baby.
Call it my
The-
wife the way I'm hitting this shit.
The one time the bard's
No.
useful.
So you immediately you sink yourself down far enough where you know he can't see you, but you start moving the candle up and around so he knows someone's there. And you're able to see him just enough, and he locks eyes with the tunnel you're on, and you watch a grin fall across his face.
Oh,
Wait. What'd you do?
I just kind of wave. He can't see me, but he can see the candle waving, so he knows someone's there trying to get his attention. As Christoph Waltz once said, "That's a bingo."
All right, so what are you doing, Grant?
God damn it, Grant.
You and your horrible jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
That was bad. That was
That was
Like,
a
dude,
bad.
like sometimes you make like some like Geneva Convention jokes, like that level of jokes, and then like that kind of bad jokes, and then sometimes you just make like horrible dad jokes, like that, like just
Yeah.
like, that one was just bad, like
That one was like just like I want
disappointing.
you to feel the silence. You know, that's what I always say to him after he makes a terrible joke. 'Cause he's done that like 3 days in a row now, where he'll hit
That's
a banger.
definitely one of those.
Yeah, it's like
Come on.
no, I'm not gonna.
But what do you do?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
What do you do?
I think I'm just gonna sit and wait, see what this turtle starts doing.
All right.
Try to interpret his plan based off his actions. Because I don't want to expose myself to all these goblins.
No, deadass. You know what you should do? Shoot your fucking like thunder clap or whatever it's
like
called.
it's like an area of effect damage, like around me.
Oh, I was gonna say you should just shoot it right at the fucking like hook, so it just comes flying off.
No, the thunderclap is like 15 cubic feet in my vicinity.
And very loud.
And very loud, yeah.
They'll never know it was you. They can only see a candle. They'll think the candle made that sound.
But so you kind of just sit back and watch, and you watch as he keeps grinning, and he's just sitting there swinging. I'm having such a great jolly time. Y'all are gonna fucking die. And
Bro's
he's just absolutely
ripping off a
having
different song.
a great time. And he finally, you watch as the grin falls across his face again, as he puts all of his weight into a shove as he gets at the apex of his swing. And you watch as the entire cage comes swinging towards the wall as the chain on the top comes off of the hook and the cage gets embedded about a foot into the rock wall next to you.
Oh,
So you might want to move this gate.
so he's like right next to me,
Yes, he is now next
stuck
to
in
you.
the wall.
right here.
Yeah,
Still
can you
in the
move
cage, still in the cage, but
Okay.
basically he's more like here, just like stuck in the wall. But he's still in the cage, but he's now no longer on the hook.
Have the goblins noticed?
Yes, you immediately hear a bunch of fucking swear words, and they all start climbing through the holes. You don't have much time. What do you do?
Just walk away. Just walk away. Leave them.
I say hello, friend, as I grab my crowbar.
God damn it! Not the crowbar again.
Him and this crowbar, like that one guy that
Dude.
went famous for the Supreme crowbar.
Dude,
This right here is the kind of loyalty in a relationship I need. Grant's attachment to this fucking crowbar is insane, and I need that in my life.
This crowbar has got me through thick and thin, and I don't want to hear any of you guys' shit about my goddamn crowbar.
It's his teddy bear, basically.
It's my wubby, okay? It's my wubby.
All right, what do you do with your special crowbar?
I would like to look for some place where the cage looks like obviously weak, where I can exploit it.
Probably
Alright.
near the wall.
Easy enough, yeah.
Yeah.
The cage is already pretty fucked up.
Okay, well, I just want to take my crowbar and just fucking really try and just break one of these bars off.
Just rip it.
All right, so just give me an athletics check.
Oh, what the fuck are you
Clutch.
doing?
So clutch.
So you get up to the highest one that's sticking out of the angle or sticking out of the wall, and you just put all your weight and force down onto it as you slide and take 3 bars down with you.
Okay.
And he immediately looks at you and goes, "Ha ha! You're my guy. And he crawls out of the cage and stands next to you. What do you want to do?
I gotta ask him if the people in the cage are alive. Just, hey, are they alive?
To be honest, I think they were dead when I found them.
That's unsettling.
Want a drink? And he pulls out a flask.
Did you give the
No.
drink to those guys?
I say no thanks. Let's throw these bodies off of the top of here.
You use them as fucking like when they were on the wall in Game of Thrones and using those battering rams kind of things against the
strip-
goblins.
Oh my god. Okay. I wanna grab the bodies
Okay.
and shove their bodies into the holes of the tunnels that are up to this platform.
Okay.
And use them to like barricade the holes.
Give me
He's
a
speechless.
performance check.
Okay.
Don't. Oh my god! I was gonna say, don't forget you have that D6, but you're not gonna need it, dude.
Went from being the worst to the best. What the fuck?
I'm getting
Like,
fucked
he's
over
rolling
here.
more consistently better than Shire now.
I know he's the most bipolar person ever, and so am I at this point. 'Cause I'm getting
Alright,
absolutely
so-
fucked. I got his luck last time.
But you immediately just press them up against the wall, and getting the help from your new friend, you bend their bodies and begin sticking limbs in holes. And you manage to cover every hole that can conveniently get onto the platform.
Okay. This is great. I love this.
And he looks at you and he is just grinning and taking swigs of his alcohol.
That's my guy right there. Oh,
Okay. I want to look around and see if there's a convenient escape anywhere in the crevice for us to go through.
So give me a perception check.
17.
All right. So you look around and you're not really seeing much of a way down, but then you lock eyes with your new friend and you both do the slow head turn towards the giant fucking iron chain bundled up next to you.
I'm just sitting here watching all this. Like,
Yeah,
what is
Rose
this
has been-
fucking dude?
Rose is trying- Yeah, like you can't see from this angle either. Like after the cage swung into the wall, you have no idea what's happened since.
All I know is that this guy went from literally like bottom fragging, doing fuck all, to MacGyver.
But so he looks at you, he's like, "You think what I'm thinking?"
And for the bushes.
Just jump in the pot.
He picks up the iron chain and starts like running it over his shoulder till it's about 3 feet below him, and then he looks at you, screams, and jumps off.
Okay. Okay.
And you watch as he falls, and as the chain goes taut, is exactly where he lands, leaving you free space to climb down.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm just gonna climb down then.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics is +4, so we're gonna do that one.
15.
15. I think that's good enough. 15.
You slide your way down, shimmying and shamming your way down, and you get down next to him. Where now, Jack, you can now see your friend, the Crumbler, standing next to a turtle.
I'm just in amazement as Mitch McConnell is walking towards me.
There's an exit like right here, though, isn't there?
Tunnels that are too small for you.
Okay.
Well, I guess you get your ass up here.
Do you see an escape, Jack?
You ever seen that Rick and Morty episode where they go into the Mountain Dew pit?
Stop.
Okay. Sorry.
Vat of acid.
This vat is boiling. Come on now.
Yeah, it was in Rick and Morty too.
Shut the fuck up.
It
Do you see
burned
an
the
exit?
ladle, man.
I yelled, "Do you see a way out?"
Are you yelling that to me?
Yes, dumbass.
Yeah, this door we came through.
Fucking bitch.
On the other side, there's another door.
Well,
On the other side of this road.
let's just run through that door then.
Okay, you gotta get your ass up here then.
Oh, I love how forgetful you guys are.
Yeah, I was about to say we came through.
You guys,
This
you guys,
door.
you
Yeah, we
guys
came through this
left
door.
this door.
And there's one right here as well.
Yeah, but all the goblins are on the other side of this door.
Are they?
All the goblins are in the walls.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh well, then let's
They're in
just
the
fucking.
walls.
Then
They're
let's
in
just
the goddamn walls.
then let's just run through here then. Through this door where Jack is at.
Oh, and then that's where we'll
Right.
end it off when we run to the door.
And your friend will indeed follow you, and that is where we will leave it off.
All right,
Yo, that was some clutch shit for me.
dude. What the fuck was that? MacGyver over here.
1922, 17, 15.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. We will be back. Well, for you guys, it'll be next week. For us, it'll be next week as well. But yeah, we had some fun. Well, no, they had some fun. I proceeded to
had
get
a
fucked
grand
every
old time.
time and just watch them have fun.
I ain't ever seen
No.
so many bad rolls in one night in my life.
Yeah, for me, it was like that meme where Squidward's watching out the window where Patrick and SpongeBob are running. That was how my night felt.
Like in my other D&D group, it's usually just one person who rolls really bad for the night. Here, apparently, all of us are not okay. And then Grant became okay because he absorbed all of our luck.
Yeah. So
Grant is literally that meta chick from one of the last few seasons of The Flash that steals everyone else's luck, turning their luck bad and giving her good luck.
yeah.
No, you want to know what it was? There was a single moment that really turned around the whole thing for me. That nat one roll, and then after rolling that nat 20, because after that nat 20, I rolled a 24. I rolled an 11, which is bad, but then I rolled a perfect 6 on a d6, an 18, another nat 20, 23, a 19, a 22, a 17, and a 15.
Shit me, bro.
I really turned it around.
Yeah.
When you gave me that reroll, that really turned it around for me.
The DM's mulligan was the DM's luck.
Bro, I told you, I am God. I blessed you. You became blessed.
True.
Meanwhile,
The
I'm getting
reality is,
punished
though-
for making myself think I'm a god.
Yeah,
Hey.
shut the fuck up.
The reality is, though, I also just got immediately targeted as soon as we started by fucking Jack's crowbar.
Jack's crowbar has a vendetta against you.
Dude, that's like the second time I've been just assaulted by another player's attack.
I forgot about the
And
crowbar.
it's always me. It's always me.
Oh, that was great, dude.
It never goes for the big target.
It goes for the easy target. That's why.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, 'cause if it would have hit the Goliath, it would have probably done no damage. It would have been like Metro Man just getting hit with the plate.
Literally.
But it hit you because it know it would have left you like a black eye.
It nicked me. It nicked me.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Peace.